Apple TV postponed the release of The Savant, which was supposed to premiere on September the 26th, this coming Friday. It stars Jessica Chastain as an investigator who investigates domestic terrorists online. Apple TV decided to postpone the release because of the heightened tensions going on in the country, and Jessica Chastain, the star of the series, released a statement. Here it is playing in the background. And I gotta tell you, I actually agree with Apple TV. I believe that this content should eventually be released, but I agree that stepping back and reassessing is the right decision because we have to be careful not to exploit these situations because there are victims, families, survivors of domestic terrorism within the last couple of weeks. And so I think Apple was right to just step back for a moment. I do believe that it should eventually be released. Now, I'll tell you what I do like about HBO shows is that, and this is not all their shows, but HBO Max has podcasts it pairs with many of its shows to like unpack that episode. So there'll be discussions surrounding the making of that episode or that series. And I think Apple should consider pairing the series and the episodes with something like that, with maybe a round table or discussions to unpack the narratives and the situations that happen within the show so that we're just not left with content that again exploits these situations. To stricken or restrict free speech, I don't think is a good idea. But to pair it with the larger conversation, because so many of us are dealing with these situations, I think is a good idea. I agree with Jessica Chastain that it deserves to be aired, but I think with airing it, pair it with more conversation, the larger conversation. I was waiting for this series because I love Jessica. I can wait longer. What do you think? Do you think that Apple made the right decision? Do you agree with Jessica that they need to release it immediately because they've worked on this for so many years? Or were you not planning to watch this show? Either way.